Hi, my name is Daniel Kravetz. I'm originally from Argentina. I am currently living in Berlin, Germany, and today I'll be talking about DevOps. In particular, I'll be focusing on 5 different topics. The first one being, why did I choose DevOps? I've always had a knack for hardware and in particular maintaining the systems and basically keeping your website up to date, or rather up and running. It became one of today's goals that whatever you want to go in the internet, no matter what the website is, how big or small, you're always expecting the website to be there, up and running, waiting for your request. And that's something I always enjoyed and particularly accept as a challenging thing to do on my day-to-day basis. Originally, I am a backend, or rather my focus is in backend engineering. I pivoted towards DevOps because, like I mentioned, this is an interesting challenge for me and I particularly enjoy it. And even though I was mainly focused doing backend tasks per usual, basically keeping the code clean, ensuring that I was doing bug fixes and introducing new features to the code base, I was always naturally in charge of taking care of the deployments to production. Something which most people happen to be afraid of, but my saying about this is you shouldn't have to. It should be simple and should be something enjoyable, and if possible, automated. A few tips that I could provide to anyone looking to get into DevOps is to do it gradually, follow the trends if possible. The different tools will significantly change your workflow and the way you work with this kind of operations. Don't give up. Namings are particularly difficult, and every vendor has their own preference for their names for several reasons, mainly because within the documentation of a particular tool, you will find references to their own custom names. It's just a matter of adopting a trend and moving on. Nothing fancy to do about that. In my opinion, the future for 2019 is actually fairly clear. Kubernetes already won the, so to speak, or quote-unquote, wars of DevOps tools because it's almost a de facto standard at this point. We have providers ranging all the way from Red Hat to IBM with various well-known names in the middle, all of them offering one form of another of Kubernetes clusters. It's fairly clear that this is the tool of the future, alongside, of course, Docker. Although the future with Docker is still slightly not as clear because there's a few competitors in the area that offer different advantages, mainly in the part of security or isolation. And to top it up, or to finish up, between the different major providers that you can think of, whether that is AWS, Google Cloud Engine, or Azure, you would tend to prefer one over the other, but that's not a particularly clear answer. Some of them provide some benefits over the others. To provide a simple example, AWS is probably more well-known than others, although that's of course arguable. It does provide integration with a lot of Amazon tools that are really well-known and really useful, but on the other hand, managing the cluster in AWS is significantly more complicated, at the very least at first, than compared to Google Cloud Engine, which will already take care of most of the initial problems for you. At the end of the day, it all depends on your needs and amount of time, effort, and people you can throw at the problem to choose one vendor over the other.